No shit. Go ahead, though, dear.
Man, we got a bunch, man. We got Ice Cube is on a nationwide podcast tour right now.
Oh, word.
He's doing the Joe Rogans and the Drink Champ and all that stuff.
Right.
Talking about how he feels the NBA is trying to end his league and suppress his league. And I said, yeah, dude, probably.
if it's gonna take money away from there,
I don't think it takes money away because it's played at a different time of the year. I don't think.
So then why are they trying to kill it?
I don't know because I think he might be recruiting older players. Man, I don't know.
So then why are they trying to kill it?
Here's the thing, because now that like you could always throw lines into the water to go on some fish and shit. Let's use an analogy. You can always throw a line in, but once you catch a fucking fish, it's like, oh shit! Now everybody else wants to do it. So when I say that, I use that analogy to be like this. So, dude is like, when he first did the first year, they're like, oh, that shit ain't gonna work. That's how people are. Like, oh, that shit will flunk. That shit got popular. It got popular. So when that happens, now it's a problem. You see what I'm saying? Like they're like, because people do like it's a half-court game. The thing that makes it dope is some older dudes, because guess what? More than half of those older dudes that we see on there could get some minutes in the league right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a shooters league. If you watch the big three, you got some shooters. Richardson, Jason Richardson, quite a few of them dudes are just shooters, man. That nice. I like watching it myself. At first,
I think it's great. And honestly, it's America. It's all about capitalism. And why are you trying to squish the little guy? Because he's trying to get his money. It's a different kind of game, like you said. It's also, I feel like it's bringing in a different audience. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if that.
Yeah, for me, I think so.
Different audience, I'm not sure. If you like basketball, you like the NBA. You don't be like, I love basketball, but I don't watch the NBA.
But there's a difference also between like street ball, like when they have the street tournaments, and what Ice Cube is doing and what the NBA is doing. That's what I'm saying. And not everybody likes the same flavor. Well, sometimes you say, hey, this flavor is boring, but I've been watching this other flavor, so let me watch this flavor too. Maybe the NBA will get more people.
One thing I could see though, right, is so I feel like it's some of the same audience, because number one,
of course.
So say there's players that we like, and then they retired, but then you can still see them on there, and then ones who ain't playing no more come to those games, coach the teams, right? All kinds of stuff. So it's like
Gary Payton's a coach, I think, or was.
Few of them, but it's like then people are loving that because the half-court game is what we play in the streets a whole bunch. Coming up, like, and dudes can still do stuff. Shoot, you got to be physical, you got to make moves. And like I said, I like it. And the problem,
I like it too.
The problem that anybody would have with it is the fact that that it's being successful. Like XFL, which is out right now.
Haters.
Shout out to IK Irabor. He's from that. Actually lives not too far from me. Kid grew up in Braintree. IK was drafted by the Dallas Renegades, I believe. And he went to a Division III school, but he's a really fast, crazy, ridiculous athlete. I think you'll see him in the league, but he's going to be playing in the XFL. And what I was saying before that was when XFL first came out, it kind of, fizzled and burned. And they thought that was it. So now it came back, and now it's strong. So now it can play its position. You see what I'm saying? And that's the same thing with the big three. What he was saying, not to cut you, but what he was saying to Ice Cube, he was also saying, so why don't some of you other dudes with power, probably black people with power, come join me in owning these teams? You know what I'm saying?
It's the first black-owned professional sports league. I don't know if anywhere, but in America. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure about anywhere. I'm not sure, but